A Life More Ordinary is a 3-year creative arts programme designed specifically for people living with dementia, which includes families, friends and carers, giving them more choice and greater access to arts and cultural activities in an ordinary everyday venue like the Dukes here in Lancaster, but also other venues across the UK. So we're just coming to the end of year 2 of the programme, and we've continued the regular film screenings and the creative workshops, which are very popular. Our target number of attendees was 5,000, and we've already hit 6,500, and we haven't started year 3 yet.
So it's really lovely, and it's something that endures. It isn't just about being here for a couple of hours a week. It's something that lasts with us, and that's for the whole of the Dukes. We're very, very happy to be here and to be part of it.
In year 1, the film programme was rolled out to 5 venues across the northwest, and this year we've rolled out the programme to a further 8 venues, including cinemas and theatres across the UK. And having this wider support network helps us to boost knowledge and understanding and good practice.
Okay, we're serving tea and coffee inside.
So we've already started doing, several years ago, doing one-off events for people with dementia and their carers and family and friends. But we were keen to make something more permanent, make more of an impact and have something longer lasting. So my general manager, Sarah Ecob, heard about Almo. She sent myself and 2 members of the steering group along to meet Jill and to see a screening, and then we said yes, we'd like to join when we saw how great it was. It's just been lovely. I've cried at every single screening we've had. The atmosphere is nothing like we've seen before. You know, we have all sorts of different shows, but this project has something special about it. It's probably one of the highlights of my career doing this. It's restored my faith that the arts can enrich lives.
But we've also partnered with Define Dementia at Lancaster University and have programmed a series of public lectures looking at different aspects of dementia from different perspectives. They've had a scientific perspective, a philosophical perspective and a social care angle as well. And that's something we'd like to continue in the future.
I'm not myself. What is it to be oneself? What is this self, this me? What do we mean when we say I? When we lose our mind, where is it to be found?
Also in year 2 we started our new participatory multi-arts group, which is called Still Me. We work closely with Age UK to recruit a small number of people who had been identified with early onset dementia, and they are accompanied at these sessions with a family member or a carer. It's a process-led, person-centred approach, working with 4 artists. It's a collaborative approach, and everyone is equal and everyone can contribute to the content of the sessions. And these sessions will run through until May 2018.
Very good.
It's the most unusual thing we've ever done. It's the most pleasurable. And I think one thing that has really amazed us, there's no them and us. We're just all one group. We're all equal, we're all you know, it's just lovely. It's just lovely.
All good pals and jolly good company. But when we talk about it, it's actually a feeling that we get from being here that lasts all week. It's not just for the time that we're here, but when we talk about it and we smile about things that have happened or things that people have said.
Excellent, obviously, an excellent opportunity for people, many of whom live alone, most of whom have probably forgotten half this, what happened half an hour ago, never mind what happened in the last few days, to sort of blend with other people, not feel quite so isolated.
So I think we've got to know each other a bit better. What do you think?
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. And I know what she's going to say. What you're going to say?
And I know what you're going to say.
It engages all people with dementia, no matter what level they're at. And I've seen that now so often, as my colleagues have. And that really makes it worthwhile for us as a team working in dementia to see how this, engages people and enhances their lives.
I'm very aware that gathering people together to see a classic film, there's a big-hearted connection anyway. But to sit with people who have an affinity with each other, who are relaxed with each other, where people are smiling and singing and talking and chatting and looking and sharing and applauding and really connecting, to me is just what theatre should be anyway, and what audience participation and audience connection can generate, and there it was. And this move by the Dukes to develop Life More Ordinary, to me, is an absolute jewel in the crown of the Dukes, without question.
And in May next year, we will be hosting a 2-day event, which will be an inquiry, inviting different speakers, artists, performers, health and arts professionals, and of course people living with dementia, to debate what is it that the arts can give us to help us understand what it is to live with dementia.
It'd be very easy to see the importance of this event being all about arts as therapy. It's not about therapy, actually. What it is about, though, is about the fundamental experience of people living with dementia. It's not going to make them better, but what is important about the arts is it gives people a really high quality of life, more than they would normally expect if they were living isolated and not sharing their experience. We're all on a life's journey, and people living with dementia, that's a continuation of that life's journey. It's about the people.